Hello, good morning. I'm going to do something called you need a stretching. A stretching is necessary, right? A stretching, whether it be your body, your mind, or your being, your spirit, you need a stretching. Because it's a lot of crisscrossing, a lot of tension, a lot of knotting yourself up with yourself internally and externally. You're fighting against each other, right? You're having one of those kind of fights, right? Two of swords in each other, right? Yourself is in the two of swords, right? So you're fighting against yourself, right? And this is how people are defeating you because you are now fighting against yourself. So we'll stick with that. People are fighting you because you are fighting against yourself and you're leaving yourself vulnerable and worn out and stressed out, right? These are not tarot cards. These are not anything that have to do with tarot, period. I'm just good at what I do. So, a lot of you have some stuff on your back, on your shoulders, that you can't get rid of. You try many different avenues, ways, and ideas, gurus, whatever, to try and overcome this pressure that you're feeling within yourself. But to you, it's external, but it's really internal. It's something internal that you need to deal with. And until you deal with that internal part of yourself, your external is going to feel it. So it doesn't matter if you're going to places that'll relieve tension, like taking some type of martial arts, boxing, any kind of sports, whatever, exercising. You're doing things to get rid of that tension in your body, but it's not going anywhere because it's this and this. That's all the way off. You've allowed yourself to be put in a pretzel, if you will. And you're trying to kick yourself out of that, but it's just it's not going anywhere. And this situation has you topsy-turvy. It really does. Because it's in your life every day. Because it's what? Internal. It's not external. No matter what you try to say, it's not external. It's not something that you can just take a deep breath and it's gone. It's something that you definitely have to move towards. You have to be active in removing this because it's not external. Even though you do have to be active in removing something external, this is internal. So you won't remove anything without being active, right? This is an active healing process that's necessary, and you're not allowing the process to take place because you're not being active in it. You're avoiding it. You're doing everything but dealing with your internal, right? You're avoiding that. So as long as you are avoiding handling your external is always going to be bound up. It's always going to be tension in every part of your life. You're always going to be treated like a dog, or you're always going to treat people like a dog. And that's not what you are, what you strive to be, what you were created to be. You weren't created to be a dog. You be somebody's pet, not even to be God's pet. You start off as his pet, but he wants to send you off as an adult, right? You go up on that guy like, hey, God, hey, right? And God is like, cool, but I need you to go, I taught you how to go outside and go to the bathroom by yourself. Now, what I need you to do is stop being my pet, start being my child. But a lot of people want to remain God's pet, and that's why you don't get nowhere. Because it's more comfortable being God's pet, sitting up in his house, rather than contributing into his house. And I don't mean with your offerings and stuff. I mean with your changing. Right. But this isn't about God right now. This is just about you in general. Understanding that everything that's taking place within you is internal. It seems external, but it's internal. So it's your internal that needs to change before your external will change. Because once you change your mindset, your heart, and your spirit, man, once those things change, then you can't be around the same stuff in your external environment any longer anyway. Your external environment will change once your internal man changes. So you'll be able to breathe a lot easier, right? Because right now a lot of you are acting like little corpses, right? You acting like corpses, straight zombies. And this ain't cool. It's not cute in no way, shape, or form. And you won't have any fullness in life until you let it go. You got to get like a seal. Start clapping people up out your grill, right? Get like a seal. S-E-A-L, the animal, and get people out your grill, right? Seals love to clap and make noise. Ay, 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 ay. Get on, right? They sure do, right? A seal get real ghetto and ratchet on you. Ay, 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 ay. And you be like, let me go on about my business, right? The seal is queen clapper and slapper, right? So, like I said, your mantras, your sayings, your whatever else I threw up in there, right? You know, do that. Your affirmations, right? That's what you need, and eventually you'll get yourself straightened out, aligned, right? You'll get yourself aligned, and you'll be a lot stronger and strengthened within yourself, within your core, within God, who should be your core, right? And you'll be able to birth all kinds of things once you are strong in God, once God is your core, once God is your center, right? But once you get your mind right, your heart right, and your spirit man right, you'll be centered, and God will be your core regardless, right? Because that's the only way you'll get centered, regardless. Okay? So, if you don't want to end up back in those wild, crazy knots, then I suggest you get yourself at peace and stop being a chaotic piece in the world. Get yourself at peace, P-E-A-C-E, and stop being a chaotic piece, P-I-E-C-E, in the world. Because once you stop participating in chaotic stuff, chaotic things, you'll be able to fly. And flying is a beautiful thing when it comes to God. Trust me. It's a beautiful thing. All right? Have a beautiful day.